Have we turned this beautiful hobby or profession of ours into a relentless hamster wheel of engagement, feeding the algorithm, shooting for camera club judges, or trying to sell our work? I'm currently in Fort William in the Highlands of Scotland on a trip that I've planned for a long time. I pre-planned all the shoots I wanted to do, both YouTube video shoots, stock video shoots, and photography shoots to sell as prints. And I've done none of them. And I decided to do none of them on the first day I got here. Let me explain why. So this trip, it's a holiday, and it was also meant to be a working holiday. Whenever I've been away with my wife Tanya, I have nearly always been shooting. From Lisbon a few years ago, getting up at 5 o'clock every morning to go out and shoot the beautiful light of that city for stock video and stock photography, and then being exhausted for the rest of the day. Every time we've done this, I've done exactly the same thing. And this was going to be the same. This was going to be me going off to Glencoe at 5 o'clock in the morning to catch the sunrise and then coming back, and I knew I would be exhausted. So I decided on the very first day we got up here to a beautiful place called Alakar, if I've pronounced that correctly, that I wasn't going to shoot for anyone other than myself. And you know what? That's incredibly liberating, because you're shooting not for other people, not for likes and shares, not for what stock buyers or print buyers are interested in, but for what makes you feel great, what captures your own emotions. And that's been brilliant. Now, I'm a bit of a petrol head. In fact, I'm a lot of a petrol head, and this trip has always been about being a road trip. Now, you'll have to excuse me, the light is up and down, so I'm probably squinting a little bit. This being Scotland, it'll probably be raining in 5 minutes. But anyway, I diverge. The point is that I'm a petrol head, and this is a road trip, so I actually want to enjoy my favourite hobby, which is driving a nice car in a beautiful location, whilst also enjoying my passion for photography. And putting a restriction as to where I should be at what time for that sort of thing really sucks the creativity out of both of those things. By taking away that pressure to shoot, I am now enjoying both the driving and the photography. I can drive along and see a location, stop, take pictures, not necessarily wait for the light to be fantastic, just find some sort of emotion in a scene that I really like, and then jump in the car and drive to the next place I want to see. The other thing, of course, is this is the Highlands of Scotland. There are some extraordinary photographers up here. They live up here, or they spend a lot of time up here. They know the mountains, they know the light, they know the lochs, they know how everything looks up here in different seasons and different lighting. They are so much better at it than I am. Familiarity is a great thing, particularly when it comes to photography, and I can't compete with those, and I wouldn't even consider competing with those people. They are fantastic photographers. And by accepting that I'm never going to get images as well as them by coming up on a 6-day road trip, I've liberated myself to take the pictures that I want to take, the pictures and the views that I want to see. As a professional photographer, I'm very much on a hamster wheel. I'm constantly going out, trying to shoot mainly video these days, but also stock photography and also photographs for prints. Coming back to that concept of familiarity, a lot of the stuff that I shoot in the northeast are places that I know. I've lived up there for 4 years now, through 4 different seasons over 4 different years, and I know these places, I know the light. For that reason, I can go out and shoot these places and get infinitely different looks from all these different locations, something I couldn't do up here. But it means I have to go out all the time, and 52 weeks of the year I'm literally working. I'm either photographing, filming, submitting to stock, which is incredibly time consuming, preparing images for print, trying to market my work through my website or through other platforms such as Etsy. It's a hamster wheel that's very much hard to get off of, even when you go away. So you really do have to try hard to step back, especially being a photographer in a beautiful place. Now, I've often talked about liberating yourself by carrying less kit. But because this is a driving trip, I've bought a lot of kit with me. I bought my main Sony camera. I've bought 2 lenses that will cover me from 24 all the way to 400mm. I bought my little Fuji. If you saw the video about that recently, I bought a little Fuji XE3 and I'm absolutely loving it, and I have taken a fair few pictures with that on this trip. I've bought my iPhone. I bought a 360 camera that I've recorded video on the road trip from inside the car, and you might have seen some of that during this video. And I've bought this little Pocket 3, which is an amazing little camera for video, and that's what I'm shooting on now, and some of the B-roll that you might see today is shot on this little Pocket 3. So I bought loads of kit because it all sits in various camera bags in the back of the car, and I can pull it out as and when I required. Now, you might have seen a couple of weeks ago that I was tossing and turning about whether to buy a second-hand 100 to 400mm. It's a substantial cost, around about £650 second-hand, but I bought it, and you know what? I've used it 60, 70, perhaps even 80% of the time that I've been up here when I've shot with my Sony camera. It's really been a worthwhile purchase. Tomorrow we head back to the northeast. It's a long old trip, about six and a half hours of driving. We might stop. I've got a possible planned stop at the Kelpies. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. It all depends on the weather. The weather tomorrow looks very Scottish, sort of continuous torrential rain up here at least. As we get further south, it should get better. So I might stop off and do some photography on the way. But the point is, I feel refreshed. I feel like when we get back to the northeast, I can carry on with my YouTube videos, doing stuff that I hope that you enjoy and like, and I can go out and shoot and perhaps be a little bit more creative, a little bit more refreshed in my mind, and a little less anxious about the world that we live in. Perhaps that's the Highland effect. Surrounded by this extraordinary beauty, this extraordinary light, with no pressure on you, a camera and a car, a drive and some fantastic scenery is all you need to take away that anxiety of modern day living, if you like. Do you find yourself caught up in this hamster wheel of engagement and algorithms and pleasing other people with your photography? Have you ever taken the chance to step back from it? Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this slightly different video, a like would be fantastic. A subscription would be even better. And once again, I apologise for the light going up and down, but I really look forward to seeing you in the next one.